Hello, Reckoning7, and welcome back to Ultimate General American Revolution. Last episode, it was a bit of a quiet one for the combat side of things, but it did a lot to improve our industry and economy, especially as we found ourselves short of provisions. We've put a lot of investment into that sphere, as well as ramp up a few industrial buildings. We have queued quite a lot from a construction perspective, and we definitely face a bit of a backlog, especially in the state of New York, where we really don't have enough construction points to get anything done at the minute. I will complain about that profusely in this episode, and I have since done a little bit of work to better understand the construction mechanics, but that's not going to come out until later, so we'll address that next time. However, we seem to be in a good position. We did advance and take Middlesbrough, but this quiet peace at the start of the episode isn't going to last, he says foreshadowingly. But I'll not give away any spoilers. I'll let you find out what happens for yourself.
You guys were in a fight and ran away. No damage. Go back to patrolling. Chief of Navy's finished, which means we have another officer we can put into a boat. And then I think we were going to just, get these little smaller size ships, but still bigger than the ones we've got. And then we need to go into relations. Again, auto and pauses, because we can push button again. So we are improving relations with all the natives at the minute. So let's maybe just speak to France and see if we can get another trade agreement. Less sabotage sounds good. More money sounds great. Let's do that. Trade. Agriculture infrastructure. Okay, good. You guys did a little bit of fighting and ran away. Are you actually damaged? A little bit. Now, I wonder if 4 ships is the max here. Because if we go into Newport and we say, hey, let's get a ship. I want a ship. We've got an unrated cutter. We've got some tiny cannons for it. And we have 1 officer. Fantastic. Can I create you? Can I get a fleet of 5? I can. Okay, we now have... It's still not much, is it? 5 terrible ships with very small guns on them. What guns are you rocking, my friend? You get 9 pounders at least. You've got some 6s. You've got some 6s. You've got 6s anyway, and you used to have the 4s. It's a bit of a sorry navy, but fine. Yeah, our supply net was working, there's just not enough provisions to flow around it. I mean, problem is obviously we're hoovering up a lot of stuff from New Haven just into that supply wagon. We're just kind of draining it before it gets to go anywhere. But fine. Send a message to Eric requesting 2 furs. No, I don't need furs, thank you very much. Fusiliers! Ah, thank God. We can now create regular infantry units with Fusilier companies. Additional projects can be researched to unlock more company types, such as skirmishers, artillery, yada yada yada. Okay. A regiment with well-balanced mix is more efficient in battle. Absolutely. Okay, quick pause. We're going to do some recruitment. And maybe start to replace some of these militia forces. I think that's a bit of a long-term project. That's probably where we're going to go. So militia can do the kind of garrisoning here, but we'll have to watch it because the Fusiliers are more expensive. I'm wittering now. Right, let's go to New Haven where there's lots of people. And lots of slaves, apparently. Interesting. I would like an infantry regiment. Huzzah! With Fusiliers. With brown bess muskets. And the only officer we have... you've got civilian muskets. Brown bess. We have a bunch of anything else? Just carbines, right. Brown bess. Oh, I meant to find upgrade you. I'm going to edit you. Oh, so you can't have cannons. Oh, I can now. I maybe need 3 as a minimum. Okay, so let's do, what, 4 Fusiliers, 1 Skirmisher with... Yeah, we're not producing hunter rifles yet. Which is unfortunate. You guys can have some Charleville's. An artillery company with... Do we have 12 pounders? We do. Yeah, we're going to have 12s. Here you go. 12 pounders. You need to be brown best. We probably don't have enough for this. Click apply. Okay, but we are producing brown best muskets, so these guys will fill up on their own. And we'll leave them to sit there. Excellent. Superb. Right, that's good. I love the fact we can get our own guys now. Plus 10 infantry company starting stats and plus 5 specialists. Okay. Better units when we recruit them sounds good because we've got a bunch to recruit. Oh, we're up to 32 available as well. Nice. I will have to watch my finances here, but that's positive. So where were we expanding? It was Hubberton, wasn't it? Oh no, where were we expanding the grain production? Well, it must be one of these two. Show me on my construction management. Grain. Is this... not Hubberton? Who are you? Kingston's building a factory. Hubberton is there. It must be Fort Rice. Which is called Bennington. Okay, so Fort Rice is the one that's actually building the grain. Although it's not because it's got 1,000,000 days until it finishes logistics. Oh, Bennington's in here as well. I understand. Okay. What are you guys upset spaghetti about? No points. Yeah, I think I'm trying to build maybe too much. Which is annoying because I have spare bricks and things I want to build, like... Yeah, you're taking a long time as well. Things like I'd love to build a granary here since you're going to be a bit of an agricultural producer. Okay, we'll hold off building new stuff for a minute. Let me just check in here. There's nothing here which is going to push up construction stuff, is it? Actually improves construction speed here, okay. No, it doesn't look like it. Fine. Okay, around to March, things are getting better from a temperature perspective, if nothing else. Some changes. We gain guns or lose guns? Gain guns. Nice. Okay, what have I got up here that's actually going to march with us? So there's one militia is going to stay in Three Rivers, one militia we need to stay in Quebec. So I've kind of got one spare militia here. Yeah, and you guys are professionals. So I can take my one spare militia. Let's take, yeah, you for example. And say I'd like to try and bring you down to the front to bolster the numbers hanging about around here. Especially in probably Providence. Please and thank you. And then what we'll do is reinforce it with this extra infantry regiment here. You can come actually join this brigade, so we'll have... We get you guys to come to Hartford, and we'll get you to come up to Hartford, and we'll form you into one big brigade if we can. And that should make life a little bit easier for moving these dudes around the map. I just do this. Join brigade. Love it. Should have been using that much sooner. Okay, you guys can go hang out in Hartford. You also have an upgrade. I will put your stamina up because I would like my soldiers to be able to move around reasonably well. You guys jump in Hartford, where there's not much in the way of food, but I'm sure there will be some soon. Yeah. You continue to keep an eye on over here, please. Alright. Okay, we can't do that for just yet. We've ended some stuff. Money's being spent. Okay, we repaired the blacksmith in Providence. And you're now working with Town Hall. Cool. And we finished our capital in Montreal. Oh, that's good. British mobilizing Quebec. Oh, come on. 600 more men. We've got to go and deal with. Okay, we're now into April. Do I just take these 30 provisions and go for it? Don't know. Does anyone else along the way have provisions? You've got a little bit in Fort Chambly. I wonder if this is where I need more wagons and it just doesn't tell me how many I'm using. I wonder. If we go back to the map, what does it tell me? When I create you, do you take wagons as a resource that you need? Yes. Okay. And that's where I presume the wagons are required from our production list that we can see here. These things. Creating supply units. Yeah. Although having some more of these is probably not a terrible idea. Not that I have any spare factory capacity. You guys fully equipped now? Oh, you are. Excellent. You guys are all set. Let's go out and patrol again. Privateer vessels conducting raids give us 105 civilian muskets. Fine. What's this fight looking like? I'm interested to see where it goes. We're not going to flee. He's a much bigger ship than us. What is that, a 5th rate or a 6th rate? Doesn't tell me. A couple of our ships taking a bit of battering. And he runs. Okay. And then we run. Is that count as a victory? I don't know. We don't get to sink anything. Okay, John's still on his way. Excellent. Okay, I wonder if we just take the supplies we've got, gather the troops with whatever we can get our hands on. Okay, supplies are now definitely growing. let us head north. Let's get this fight going before we call it a day. Yeah, you've only got 30 provisions, but do you know what that will do? Can you guys head? Let's get you to stop off here. And we'll see what we can get done. And I'm trying not to queue up any more construction to let the stuff we've got actually finish. Okay, there's another works done in Providence. Although I do need to check if it's a global resource or a local resource. Problem is, if it's a local resource, like this area, so terrible. I feel it's going to take forever to get anything done. Likewise here. Here is 0. Okay, doke. And what we can do while we're waiting on things, again, it's a little bit more construction, but I wonder if we can build some of these logistical improvements, although they're still waiting to be done. Let's see if we can start at the other end and get any more progress there. I don't know if that's coming through the mic. My dog's under the desk and is barking in her sleep. Okay. See, so this is the slowest pace we've gone in this game today. Oh, it's definitely coming through. Hang on. You're okay. Chasing imaginary rabbits or something. Okay, you guys can head north. Has John arrived? He's almost there. Good. Oh, let's speed up. I don't know why we're going so slowly. Halifax resolves. More recruits in New Hampshire. Okay. It's not actually crucial at the moment. Yeah, don't worry about being exhausted. You'll get there soon. TM. Uh-oh. Hang on. Okay, so we've got a bunch of regulars coming against not enough militia, I think is what we've got here. So what I probably need to do is kind of collapse our defences down. But we can support them. You need to come down here, I think, to Providence. Oh, you're just being chased. Run! Run, my man. Right, let's get you gents to come over to support. I want you to come down towards Leicester to support. Oh, and they have been caught. This is not ideal. Right, Arnold pulls back. Can you get into somewhere that resembles safety? They're going to fire from civilian muskets, that's fine. I want you to pull back from Middlesbrough. See if I've got to divert these 2,000 men south again. I'm going to cry. I'm worried about them nabbing Port Stephen. Says, you know what, you go back north. I don't trust them. Right. You go back to Providence. Yeah, I've got 1,800 British troops kind of marauding around the place. Which would be quite nice to kind of do something about. My nearest competent troops are here, because we've just sent everybody into Canada. Okay. Well, I don't think I have any officers. Don't have. Now what we may be able to do is have a quick engagement here, kind of 2 for 1, just to give this guy a bit of a bloody nose and then run away again. Please don't lead him towards Hartford. Okay. We've only got 1 cannon. We are just militia. We outnumber them about 2 to 1. Let's give it a go. I should have left some regulars down there. I'm so obsessed with Quebec. Okay. This is the point, so the Brits are going to be coming towards us. They're over there. Don't want to fight them in the woods. I think they may get to the woods first. What if we just kind of ignore the point and try and entice them over in this direction? I think that's what we're going to do. And we'll shift our line out this way. We kind of try and do something like this. You guys are out in the open, I appreciate that. Because they will swing in to seize this. Just a little bit of gamesmanship, perhaps. No, double time to position, please. You absolutely need to get a flank on. And the light infantry turn up. So while I have numbers, I don't necessarily have units. Yeah, you keep firing on them. If we get into canister range, that would be awesome. You are going to go seize the point, which is as expected. Oh my god, you guys broke already. That's not great. Fall back if you can. Of course, obviously, what I have neglected to remember is you guys are all still in civilian muskets as well. Okay, that's going fine. I don't know why you guys are running. You've been right. Yeah, this is terrible. Let's just leave now. Okay. New plan required. You get back to garrison. Arnold, you head over this direction. What is the new plan? might well be to bring these guys south, I think. They're in terrible condition. I think we might need to, because I feel like we might lose a few towns here. I'm worried about Hartford falling, actually. Middlesbrough I don't care so much for. Right, you guys quickly get in there and just rest and resupply. You're heading up to the fort. I have no idea what's happened to John's. Yeah, they're about to seize Hartford, which is terrible. Right, lads, there's nothing for it. Get out the garrison. Head down to Hatfield, please. And they're probably going to take New... Well, they didn't take New Haven, okay. Well, they've taken Hartford, so we definitely have to take that back. It's just kind of shown how we can't rely on these militia dudes for pretty much anything, really. Which is not a shock. And maybe come over this way so you're not marching entirely over the mountains. In fact, go to Hubbardton first, as a more direct route. Oh, don't do that. Yeah, we can provide gifts for keeping people on side. Artillery chief, hang on, pause please. Officer recruitment is exactly what we're going to do, because I'm continually short of officers. Oh, they did take New Haven. 30 people, okay. Which is really annoying, because obviously the cornerstone of our supplies, etc. Right, where are you, man? Come on. Appreciate you're not really in much of a condition to fight. Our supply lines are probably all over the shop. Yeah. Look what happens when you don't leave any massive defences around your capital. God damn you AI for being vaguely competent. Negotiations in the shadows. We will buy 116 brown best. No, I don't think we need that. Alright, I'm going to kind of force you down to Hatfield, please. And then you can have a rest. But this is too critical. Do we have another action available? We do. We're quite friends with Cherokee. Spain's fine. Iroquois we should maybe keep working on. Yeah, trade agreement, sure. Seems good. Let's go up to speed 3. Arnold himself has leveled up through all this terrible fighting, which is good, I suppose. We've got more ammo of units, more experience, more speed. I'm going to say speed for you. Right, you guys are pretty tired, yeah, you'll need to all in, get your condition back. And then we will go and move out. And rectify more of our wrongs. Okay, this stuff is all still building. Which is fine. Did you upgrade? No, you are in the process of upgrading. I've got plenty of bricks. Not a huge amount of money at the minute. Something we'll have to watch out for. Okay, you guys looking pretty good condition-wise. Let's go out and head down as an army. Take our land back. Come on, Arnold, get forward. There we go. Yeah, we'll fight this. Start. Yeah, and you see, this is a good looking battle line we have here. It's just some serious troops. We're only against 600, so I'm not really expecting a lot out of the Brits here. I think they will run pretty quickly. Why can't you organise yourself in like some way that makes a bit of sense without me having to manually do every unit position? Alright. Whatever. Where is the point? The point is over here? Oh no, that's just my general. I don't know where the objective is. Our skirmishers, that's fine. Cannons to 4. Right, whatever, I don't think this is going to be a complicated battle. Let's grab you. No, can I grab more than one of you? Thank you. Right, you just advance in a line. So you've got behind. Let's get you got behind. I'd like you guys to cut out over this way. And I'd like you as quickly as you can. Come on, give me. I can only do it single units to head up like so. Right, just stop, start firing. Right, you guys run yourselves into position and we'll start trying to roll them up. And then we just hope that we can get there. Annoyingly, if you give them a route like this, they always march in kind of open formation rather than marching formation, so I'll maybe try and just get them to go in straight lines. Oh, you guys have run already. Okay, good. I want you guys to get around here. So we're looking for surrenders, boys. You guys are still running. Your condition's okay, actually. So let's see if you can get yourself all the way up in here. I think they'll escape, unfortunately. Interested to see which direction they run. Just shoot them, please. Again, I'd like to be able to convince them to drop their cannons. Always a nice outcome. Okay, not going to happen, I don't think. Yeah, you guys are now out of condition. Leave them and run. Oh. Wow, these guys are sticking in there. Credit to them. Yay, they left them and they were shattered. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, hardly any losses for us. Killed half of them, took their guns. More importantly, take the town back, but yeah, shouldn't have let it happen in the first place. Okay, they've fled to New Haven, which I'm actually on board with. Right, you sit here and you can soak up some provisions because apparently they have some spare. You guys are all happy, although your force is weak. I'm not gonna lie. Some soldiers died of disease. Okay. The Kingston militia. I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm not okay with it, but I'm not that worried about it. Oh, hang on. I see 300 of you trying to escape. Wonder if we can cut them off. Let's grab you, gents. come over here. Ah, we got them. Good. Let's see if we can get them from two sides. I'm feeling vengeful. Yay, they surrounded. Good. You can go back to Providence. You guys still don't make provisions, but your condition is fine, so let's just march on New Haven. And in fact, do you want to come pick up these guns for me first? Just as a... do a job? Artillery chief is done. We were working on 12-pounders, please. Worst relations with Britain, who cares? Worst relations with France, we'll need to keep an eye on that. One of our ships has taken the fleet. Alright, so there's more Brits coming. Shocked, I'm shocked. We finished the officer one yet? Is that what that was? Alright, pause. Oh god, you have, yes. Excellent. I don't know what these... I do not pay enough attention to these stats. I will happily 100% admit that. Okay. Let's get... how many have we got? Probably not enough. But do you know what? I'm going to try and map out a couple more full units that we could leave behind. Skirmishers with just... Alright, I'm going to give you civilian muskets, which is terrible, but we're going to get hunters soon. And then artillery with... Oh. How many guns do you need? That should be enough. Oh, and I'm missing unit fusiliers. Okay, let's create you. Ideally, I want 2 of those guys, which is probably a bit much. But we'll just... I'm just going to put it in now before I forget. Add skirmishers again. Just I want to give you a hunter. I want to give you a hunter for just now, which means you won't form, which is annoying, but hates Tel Aviv. You're gonna have to start with the 4-pounders, I'm afraid, which is a bit rubbish, but here you go. Right, you guys will keep forming up. No, keep paused. I wanted to check in how far away are we from the hunters? Quite a while. Right, let's fight this because I'm feeling vengeful. At least we'll start to, if we dispatch this 2,500 men back up towards Quebec, the famous white whale of ours, we could very least start to have an actual army corps, which is doing the work to defend down south. Because it's not huge numbers of Brits that are coming out to harass us. But it doesn't need to be, because my militia can't fight. So, yeah. Oh, you're in range? Whatever, just didn't shoot from long range. Alright, run yourself into the woods, please. Run yourself into the woods, please. Just make sure you're behind the line of combat. Okay, they're all running away already. Excellent. What happens when you poke the bear? Yeah, I don't think there's any chance I'm going to get behind these guys. Yeah, they are all breaking and running pretty much straight away. Got 1 unit left in the field, and he's had enough. Alright, no problem. Yeah, 35 losses. I will take that. And they've surrendered. Excellent. Okay, you can go back to Providence for just now. But I think we're probably going to get rid of you at some point. Got no, there, please. Right, that was a bit of a disaster. Oh, did I forget to click accept on this new unit? 100%. Okay. Let's do that again. And again, we absolutely won't have enough rifles for this for just now, but we are producing them, so that should be fine. Again, with the exception of the skirmishers who don't really have much for, so have some brown best for just now. And you're on the 4-pounders until we get some proper production on the go. Right. And at the very least, we'll pop you guys in here for a bit of a break. Yeah, we have our bloomin' heartlands again. That was not ideal. Not ideal. We'll end up here with a force of about 1,200, which should be enough to blunt those little Britishy type things. It's not enough to do that much else, but well, sorry, I just got distracted with this tooltip. You know, maybe not determined attack, but enough to defend against these little raids. State capital Portsmouth not under your control. Okay, fine. So these two are connected. Gotcha, gotcha. Meanwhile, the stuff is not doing a whole lot, I think. Okay. How are you guys still taking in age? I might just cancel this. But I suppose I'm not hurting for money or bricks right now, so maybe I'll leave it. Okay, well done, Emmons Brigade. You did a good job for me. Get yourself some provisions. You guys start to just build. You guys get in here so you at least pretend to look scary. And yeah, look, our supply networks are all sorted again. What an absolute shambles. Up here it seems to be okay. You've discharged all of your provisions. I know. Oh, okay, and they've flown to the front. That's not terrible. Rhode Island has improved our government structure. Cool. So really, you need to come back south again, don't you? I know you're still an ammo wagon, but to be honest, I do need to keep ferrying provisions north. So let's grab you. Well, do I want to have you just an ammo? No, we'll bring you south. Bring you south. Come down to New Haven, see what you can grab. Although, where was I building the warehouse? It was in Newport, wasn't it? Try and bump up their provision levels. Well, these guys are already at 75, so that's fine. So yeah, please come down. I mean, ideally in a sensible manner. So let's do Hubberton first, and then we'll get you down. Okay. Dare I try and improve some of the infrastructure here? I guess not, is the short answer. What's your construction like in Hubberton? 0.2. It's not Hubberton, Burlington, I suppose. Also 0.2. Might be worth it, because this is, although it's not a supply route, supplies flow this way and up. This is how we tend to walk. Do you know what? Let's do that. Spend those bricks. Okie dokie. Right, I think that's probably where we have to call it time, unfortunately. Which is really unfortunate because we are not pushing north. This was supposed to be the great push to Quebec. I am literally no further forward. And in fact, they have a bunch more troops. Yeah. We seem to be starving ourselves somewhat, although again production of New Haven has massively increased, which is good. We've got the granary, and you know what, I'm tempted just to do more supply provision down in New Haven and turn it into a bit of a hub. So let's do that. And again, I would kind of like to do the same, somewhere we've already started, but this is wildly slow to get construction here. I might need to look into that in my off time. Cool. All right. Let's call it a day there. That was, that was tricky. I feel like we've made some good progress in some respects in terms of what we have built, improving our infrastructure. We improved rum. We've got the tobacco place over in Kingston, which is, not quite done yet. We have made some improvements. We got the capital in Montreal. What we're working on now, a printing press. That again will help these places feel a bit better about life. Overall in the war, we didn't make a huge amount of progress. How are we feeling army-wise? Slight numerical advantage. That doesn't make me feel so bad. Okay. But we know there's more of them coming. So we need to keep the pressure up. Once this force is sorted out and fully fledged, I think it's going to go a long way to helping our defense down here, and we'll free up these 2,500 guys to join. What we've got here, another 1,200, another 600, about 4k. We'll march our 4k north and see what we come against. Although one thing I want to make sure, you guys have cannons. What cannons have you got? You've got 12 pounders. You've got 12 pounders. This is good. You have 12 pounders. You've got 6 pounders, which is just about acceptable. You have nothing. And you have nothing, which is fine. We can balance these guys out. In future, we don't have a cannon production to do anything else with them right now, but we have most of the 12 pounders in that army, which is good. That's where I want them. Alright, cool. Thanks for coming out and hanging out or watching this on YouTube, however you choose to consume. Apologies, this was not the push in Quebec that I promised it to be at the start. But I don't know, are we getting there? I don't know. At least like I feel this time, when we send these guys north, I'm not going to have to immediately turn them around south again.
Alright, and I'm just going to jump in here to wrap things up, because I do ramble on for another couple of minutes, but don't really say anything meaningful. I was feeling a little bit frustrated at the end of that session. Things hadn't quite gone to plan, and more than anything, I get a bit annoyed at myself when I do silly mistakes and leave the door wide open. If only I could promise that would never be repeated, he says somewhat foreshadowingly. But anyway, thanks for watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio!